Blind lawyer and activist Chen Guangcheng escaped house arrest, seeking refuge at the U.S. Embassy in Beijing. Chen was renowned for his outspoken condemnation of forced abortions and human rights abuses. Although Chen's story has captured the attention of the media and is stirring popular support in the West, it is unlikely to have a great impact on overall Sino-US relations. Chen is an activist that has been in the press over the past year when put under de facto house arrest in Linyi, Shandong province, after he was released from prison in September 2010. He was popularized in the Western press after Christian Bale was roughed up by Chinese security attempting to visit Chen. The most important aspects of Chen's escape from our perspective are twofold. First, it is the second high-profile security failure in the recent past. Second, its impact or lack thereof on Sino-US relations prior to the upcoming strategic economic dialogue to be held on May 3rd. Let's address the security failure first. On February 7th, Wang Lijun Chongqing's police chief fled Chongqing, seeking shelter at the U.S. consulate in Chengdu, which sparked controversy over corruption allegations of former Chongqing Party Secretary Xilai. Now we have Chen escaping house arrest in Shandong province and making it to the U.S. Embassy in Beijing. Of course, Chen did not act alone, but this ability to sidestep Chinese security is notable and undoubtedly an embarrassment that the Chinese are trying to downplay with a complete blackout of media coverage of the event within China, preventing greater attention among the general public. Second, the Western press is focused not on the security failure, but on the upcoming Sino-US strategic economic dialogue. In 1989, when Fang Lizhi sought asylum at the U.S. Embassy during the Tian'anmen Square incident, Sino-US relations were considerably different. The U.S. was able to use Fang's defection as leverage against the Chinese. Under the current global economic environment, the U.S. wants to deal with Chen quietly. On this point, both the Chinese and the U.S. are in agreement. Neither wants to derail an already sensitive relationship during a global economic downturn and domestic leadership transitions later this year in both countries. As such, the Chinese government is likely to accept a quiet backdoor deal to get Chen out of China. Although Chen has stated he does not want to leave, but instead wants an investigation into his mistreatment, Beijing doesn't want to inflame social tensions internally, making Chen's departure a favorable option. The U.S. also wants to handle this situation to ensure it upholds its position on human rights while not damaging greater Sino-US relations. Most discussions suggest that such a deal will be reached prior to the start of the strategic economic dialogue, with Assistant Secretary of State Kurt Campbell already in Beijing seeking a quiet resolution. Ultimately, Hillary Clinton will have to make a statement on human rights abuses, appeasing U.S. domestic constituents and addressing Chen's case. However, the strategic economic dialogue will maintain its focus on larger geopolitical and economic matters. Beyond Sino-US diplomatic rhetoric, what lends the Chen case significance is its timing just prior to the strategic economic dialogue, and the wider context of the last 4 months and the upcoming leadership transition. The Chinese political economic system is in flux, and the resulting fragility is in part manifested in these two security breaches.